I woke up Sunday morning, no way to hold my head, it didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. I'd smoked my brain the night before, cigarettes and songs that I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I'd lost somehow, somewhere along the way. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes somebody feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on the sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl who he was swinging. And I stopped beside a Sunday school, listened to the song that they were singing. Then I headed back for home. Somewhere far away, a lonesome bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyon like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On the Sunday morning sidewalk, wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. There's something in a Sunday makes a body feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound on the sleeping city sidewalk. Sunday morning coming down. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for the train. Feeling nearly faded as my team. Bobby thumbed the diesel down, boy, just before it rained. Took us all the way to New Orleans. I took my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was blowing sad while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang a pepper song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. again, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. From the coal mines of Kentucky to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Standing right beside me, Lord, through everything I'd done. Every night she kept me from cold. Then somewhere near Salinas, Lord, I let it slip away. Looking for the home I hope she'll find. And I'd trade all my tomorrows for one single yesterday. Holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing he would, nothing but he's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Buddy, that was good enough for me. Good enough for me, Dorsey Burnett. La, la. Hey, thank you, girl. Bobby McGee. One more time, let it go. One more time for Bobby McGee. One more time. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you. Good night.
I've seen the morning burning golden on the mountain in the sky. Aching with the feeling of the freedom of an eagle when she flies. Turning on the world the way she smiled upon my soul as I lay dying. Healing as the colors in the sunlight and the shadows of her eyes. Waking in the morning to the feeling of her fingers on my skin. Wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I've been. Teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying. Talking of tomorrow and the money, love, and time we had to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Coming close together with the feeling that I've never known before in my time. She ain't ashamed to be a woman or afraid to be a friend. I don't know the answer to the easy way she opened every door in my mind, but dreaming was as easy as believing it was never gonna end. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Wearing yesterday's misfortunes like a smile. Once he had a future full of money, love and dreams, which he spent like they was going out of style. And he keeps right on a change, for the better or the worse, searching for a shrine he never found. Never knowing if believing is a blessing or a curse, or if the going up was worth the coming down. He's a poet, he's a picker, he's a prophet, he's a pusher, he's a pilgrim and a preacher, and a problem when he's stoned. He's a walking contradiction, partly truth, partly fiction, taking every wrong direction on his lonely way back home. He has tasted good and evil in your bedrooms and your bars. He's traded in tomorrow for today, running from his devil's lord and reaching for the stars, and losing all he loved along the way. But if this world keeps right on turning, for the better or the worse, and all he ever gets is older and around, from the rocking of the cradle to the rolling of the hearse, the going up was worth the coming down. He's a poet, he's a liar, he's a prophet, he's a dreamer, he's a pilgrim and a preacher, and a problem when he's stoned. He's a walking contradiction, partly truth, mostly fiction, taking every wrong direction on his lonely way back home. And there's a lot of wrong directions on that lonesome way back home.
Casey joins the hollow sound of silent people walking down the stairway to the subway in the shadows down below, following their footsteps through the neon darkened corridors of silent desperation, never speaking to a soul. The poison air he's breathing has the dirty smell of dying, 'cause it's never seen the sunshine, it's never felt the rain. But Casey minds the arrows and ignores the fatal echoes of the clicking of the turnstiles and the rattle of his chain. Oh, she said, Casey, it's been so long since I seen you. Here, she said, just a kiss to make a body smile. See, she said, I put on new stockings just to please you. Lord, she said, Casey, can you only stay a while? Casey leaves the underground and stops inside the Golden Crown for something wet to wipe away the chill that's on his bones. Seen his reflection in the lives of all the lonely men who reach for anything they can to keep from going home. Standing in the corner, Casey drinks his pint of bitter, never glancing in the mirror at the people passing by. Then he stumbles as he's leaving, and he wonders if the reason is the beer that's in his belly or the tear that's in his eye. Oh, she said, I suppose you seldom think about me. Now, she said, now that you've a family of your own. Still, she said, it's so blessed good to feel your body. Lord, she said, Casey, it's a shame to be alone. This may be our last good night together. We may never pass this way again. Just let me enjoy it till it's over or forever. Please don't tell me how the story ends. See the way our shadows come together, softer than your fingers on my skin. Someday these may be all we remember of each other. Please don't tell me how the story ends. Never's just the echo of forever. Lonesome as a love that might have been. Let me go on loving and believing till it's over. Please don't tell me how the story ends. Please don't tell me how the story ends. You wonder if I'm happy now. Well, that's as good as any joke I've heard. Seems as if I seen you last, I done forgot the meaning of the word. If happiness is empty rooms and drinking in the afternoon, well, I suppose I'm happy as a clam. But if it's got a thing to do with smiling or forgetting you, well, I don't guess that I could say I am.
Did you ever see a down and outer waking up alone without a blanket on to keep him from the dew? When the water from the weeds has soaked the papers he'd been putting in his shoes to keep the ground from coming through. And the future feels as empty as a pockets in his pants because he's never seen a single dream come true. Well, that's the way that I've been feeling since the day I started falling from the bottle to the bottom, stool by stool, learning hard to live with losing you. You wonder if I'm better off with freedom now to do the things I choose. Well, all my time's my own and I got nothing left but sleeping time to lose. There's no one here to carry on if I stay out the whole night long. I'll give a tinker's damn if I don't call. I'm living like I wanted to and doing things I want to do, and nothing means a thing to me at all. Did you ever see a down and outer waking up alone without a blanket on to keep him from the dew? When the water from the weeds has soaked the papers he'd been putting in his shoes to keep the ground from coming through. And his future feels empty as the pockets in his pants because he's never seen a single dream come true. That's the way that I've been feeling since the day I started falling from the bottle to the bottom, stool by stool, learning hard to live with losing you. Softly as I waken from my sleep, touch of her soft lips, like a whisper on my cheek, and I cursed the sun horizon for the worst was yet to come. 'Cause this morning she's just leaving, but come sundown she'll be gone. See the lipstick on the pillow that I placed beneath her head, and the soft sheets still feel warm there where she lay upon my bed. And it hurts to know it's over, for the hurt has just begun. 'Cause this morning she's just leaving me, but come sundown she'll be gone.
See the ruin on the hill where the smoke is hanging still, like an echo of an age long forgotten. There's a story of a home crushed beneath those blackened stones, and the roof that fell before the beams were rotten. Cecil Darby loved his wife, and he labored all his life to provide her with material possessions. And he built for her a home of the finest wood and stone, and the building soon became his sole obsession. Oh, it took 300 days for the timbers to be raised, and the silhouette was seen for miles around. And the gables reached as high as an eagle in the sky, but it only took one night to bring it down. When Darby's castle tumbled to the ground, though they shared a common bed, there was precious little said in the moments that each set aside for sleeping, 'cause his busy dreams were filled with the rooms he'd yet to build, and he never heard young Ellen Darby weeping. Then one night he heard a sound as he laid his pencil down, and he traced it to her door and turned the handle, and the pale light of the moon through the window of the room split the shadows where two bodies lay entangled. Oh, it took 300 days for the timbers to be raised, and the silhouette was seen for miles around. And the gables reached as high as the eagles in the sky, but it only took one night to bring it down. When Darby's castle tumbled to the ground. I was running through the summer rain and trying to catch that evening train and kill the old familiar pain weaving through my tangled brain. When I tipped my bottle back, I smacked into a cop I didn't see. Big mistake. That policeman said, "Mr. Cole, if you ain't drunk, then you're a fool." I said, "If that's against the law, tell me why I never saw a man locked in that jail of yours who wasn't neither black or poor as me." Well, that was when someone turned out the lights. I wound up in jail to spend the night in Nashville and dream of all the whining lonely girls in this best of all possible worlds. Well, I woke up next morning feeling like my head was gone, and like my thick old tongue was licking something sick and wrong. I told that man I'd sell my soul for something wet and cold as that old cell, and I would have. That kindly jailer grinned at me, all eaten up with sympathy, poured himself another beer and came and whispered in my ear, "If booze is just a dime a bottle, boy, you couldn't even buy the smell." I said I knew there was something I liked about this town. It takes more than that to bring me down, 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 'cause there's still a lot of whining lonely girls. I wrote this a long time ago, in this best of all possible worlds. Did you know that here in the land of the free we got more people behind bars than any nation on the planet? That's right, son, we're number one. They finally came and told me they were gonna set me free. I'd be leaving town if I knew what was good for me. I said it's nice to learn that everybody's so concerned about my health. I said I won't be leaving no more quicker than I can, 'cause I've enjoyed about as much of this as I can stand. I don't need this town of yours more than I never needed nothing else. 'Cause there's still a lot of drinks that I ain't drunk, lots of pretty thoughts that I ain't thunk, and Lord, there's still so many lonely girls in this best of all possible worlds.
For something that I didn't do. When you touch me, it's easy to make me believe tomorrow won't take you away. But I gamble whatever tomorrow might bring for the love that I'm living today. 'Cause I'll never know till it's over if I'm right or I'm wrong loving you. But I'd rather be sorry for something I've done than for something that I didn't do.
The scene was a small roadside cafe. The waitress was sweeping the floor. Two truck drivers drinking their coffee, and two oaky kids by the door. How much are them candies, they asked her. How much have you got, she replied. We've only a penny between us. Them's two for a penny, she lied. The daylight grew heavy with thunder, with the smell of the rain on the wind. Ain't it just like a human? Here comes that rainbow again. One truck driver called to the waitress after the kids went outside. Them candies ain't two for a penny. So what's it to you, she replied. In silence they finished their coffee, got up and nodded goodbye. She called, hey, you left too much money. So what's it to you, they replied. And the daylight was heavy with thunder, with the smell of the rain on the wind. Ain't it just like a human? Here comes that rainbow again. Ain't it just like a human? Here comes that rainbow again. Anymore it doesn't matter who's right or wrong. We've been injuring each other for much too long, and it's too late to try to save what might have been. It's over. Nobody wins. Make believing in forever is just a lie, and it seems a little sadder each time we try. And it's a shame to make the same mistakes again and again. It's over. Nobody wins. We've gone too far, too long, too far apart. Believing was easy. It's the living that's hard. And there's no need to stay to see the way it ends. It's over. Nobody wins. President George Bush and Vice President Dick Cheney were singing this song together in the shower. It's over.
I heard the front door closing softly as I wakened from my sleep. With the last touch of her soft lips, like a whisper on my cheek, and I cursed the sun for rising, for the worst was yet to come. Thank you. 'Cause this morning she's just leaving, but come sundown she'll be gone. See the lipstick on the pillow that I placed beneath her head, and the soft sheets still feel warm there where she lay upon my bed, and it hurts to know it's over, for the hurt has just begun. 'Cause this morning she's just leaving, but come sundown, she'll be gone.
In my arms, and it left me feeling warm when I loved her. 'Cause she brightened up the day like the early morning sun. She made what I was doing seem worthwhile. It's the closest thing to living that I guess I've ever known. And it made me want to smile when I loved her. I know some of us were born to cast our fortune to the winds, and I know I'm bound to travel down a road that never ends. But I know I'll never look upon the likes of her again, and I'll never understand why I lost her. She brightened up the day like the early morning sun, and she made what I was doing seem worthwhile. It's the closest thing to living that I guess I've ever known, and it made me want to smile when I loved her. Wide awake and feeling mortal at this moment in the dream. That old man there in the mirror, in my shaky self-esteem. Here today and gone tomorrow. That's the way it's gotta be. An empty blue horizon for as far as I can see. God Almighty, here I am. Am I where I ought to be? I've begun to soon descend like the sun into the sea. And I thank my lucky stars from here to eternity for the artist that you are and the man you made me. Pretty speeches still unspoken, perfect circles in the sand. And the love that I'm living with today. God Almighty, here I am. Am I where I ought to be? I've begun to soon descend.
the sea. And I thank my lucky stars from here to eternity for the artist that you are and the man you made of me. Wide awake and feeling mortal. I come from just the other side of nowhere to this big time lonesome town. They got a lot of ice and snow here, half as cold as all the people I found. Not in San Sebastian. Every way I tried to go here seemed to bring me down. I've seen about enough to know where I belong. I got a mind to see the headlights shining on that old white line between my heart and home. Sick of spending Sundays wishing they would Mondays, sitting in a park alone. So give my best to anyone who's left to ever done me any loving way but wrong. Tell them that the pride of just the other side of nowhere's going home. Taking nothing back to show there for these dues I paid. But the soul I almost sold here, the body I've been giving away, fading from the neon nighttime glow here, heading for the light of day. Just the other side of nowhere, going home.
Hai chúng mình ngày đó quen nhau vương chút tình trên tóc mây, đôi mắt thơ ngây hoa nắng ươm đầy, đẹp tựa như lá me bay nên tình anh chót vây. Ngày đó yêu nhau chúng ta thường qua lối này, từng lá me bay vương gót hài hoa bước say, tờ nắng đơm bông trên má em hồng, đẹp tựa như lá me rơi khung trời xanh ước mơ. Ta xa nhau lúc hè về vương xác ngược buồn, nẻo đường thành đô khói ngập trời, vùng luyến thương ơi. Mùa thu dâng cao, biết rằng người yêu đang mong xin hiếu dùng, lửa còn đốt cháy quê hương. Giờ đã xa nhau những kỷ niệm xin vẫy chào, vùng lá me bay năm tháng dài thương nhớ ai. Em cố quên đi, thương nhớ làm gì, tình mình như lá me rơi trên dòng suối biển khơi. nắng ươm đầy, đẹp tựa như lá me bay nên tình anh chót vay. Ngày đó yêu nhau chúng ta thường qua lối này, từng lá me bay vương gót hài hoa bướm say, tơ nắng đơm bông trên má em hồng, đẹp tựa như lá me rơi khung trời xanh ước mơ. Ta xa nhau lúc hè về vương xác phượng buồn, néo đường thành đô khói ngập trời. Vùng luyến thương ơi, mùa thu dâng cao, biết rằng người yêu đang mong xin hiếu dung, lửa còn đốt cháy quê hương. Giờ đã xa nhau những kỷ niệm xin vẫy chào, vùng lá me bay năm tháng dài thương nhớ ai. Em cố quên đi, thương nhớ làm gì, tình mình như lá me rơi trên dòng suối biển khơi. Em cố quên đi, thương nhớ làm gì, tình mình như lá me rơi trên dòng suối biển khơi. Em cố quên đi, thương nhớ làm gì, tình mình như